What's up, Drama Alert Nation? Today we're going to be talking about the LGBTQIA+, Xbox, PS4, 1, 2, W, BMW. So we're talking about TIQA. And if you don't know what TIQA is, it's TQIA+. It's pretty much all of the crazy people that claim to be queer. This video specifically is going to be defining what queer actually is, because we have a lot of made-up terms right now that don't make any sense, and they're basically reaping the benefits of being called queer, so to speak, and they're claiming to be oppressed. First things first, unless you're lesbian, gay, or bisexual, you are not queer. Not even transgender. Because that's not a sexuality. There's a lot of these people out here that are so woke, they've been so brainwashed, that they really believe that queer is literally just whatever. It's always been what your sexuality is, who you're attracted to. It's actually genuinely that easy. But now, no, we have all these non-binary and asexual and intersex, and it's like, first of all, intersex is a medical condition. Imagine being a woman and being born with a penis, and suddenly you're queer. Here's your rainbow flag, here's your picket sign, go to a protest. What? And then second, asexual. Like, so what? So you're not attracted to anybody, but yet you're queer? I mean, so you see, there's so many of these definitions that just confuse the fact. But I think that ultimately is really the goal of the LGBTQ community, if you want to call it a community, because it acts a lot more like a cult. Its purpose ultimately is to confuse the fact. It's to make the understanding of the definition of queer so confusing and difficult to understand that nobody questions it. And much like ex-members of Scientology, if you try to leave the LGBTQ or try to claim that, oh, I'm not with that, or you detransition, you were once transgender and you decide you're going to go back to being a gay man, well, suddenly you're a fascist. Suddenly you're a Nazi, and you become this target of bullying, essentially. You have all these people over here saying, well, fuck you, we need queer solidarity, and it's like, no, maybe you need to just leave people alone. I mean, it used to just be so simple to just be LGB. It was easy to say, it was easy to remember, and it made sense. Lesbian, gay, bisexual are the only sexualities. Gay men are men that love other men, lesbian women are women that love other women, and bisexual people are people that love both sexes. But then suddenly you get things like pansexual, which is, oh, I'm attracted to everybody, but then it's like, no, you're just bisexual. But then of course they added that goddamn T into the definition, and suddenly it just became so confusing. And I just don't really understand why it's confusing to some of these wokies, because if you really think about it, a trans woman is not an actual woman. A trans man is not an actual man. I don't know where this notion came from. They played so hard into the role that they really believe that they are the opposite sex. Listen, trans people got acceptance. Like, back in the late 90s and early 2000s, people were alright with trans people. It was a time when trans people recognized that they weren't actually the sex that they claimed to be living as. They recognized that no matter what they do to their body, no matter how much makeup they put on, they will always be a man or they will always be a woman. But then suddenly, for whatever reason, at some point, the T just got added on right next to the LGB. Even though it's not a sexuality, if we include transgender people under the queer definition, that 100% invalidates who I am as a gay. Because supposedly, if trans people are real men and real women, then that would imply that a gay person such as myself would be attracted to a trans man, which is not true. If you have a vagina, I am not going to be attracted to you no matter what. Believe it or not, as a homosexual, I am not attracted to vaginas. How is that hard to understand? More than anything, we need to stop giving these clowns, yeah, I said it, you're clowns, we need to stop giving them the benefit of the doubt, because they run around thinking that queer is putting on makeup and wearing rainbow shit and running around prancing all over the fucking sidewalk. Being queer is just about your sexuality. Being queer is just about having sex with men if you're a man, or having sex with women if you're a woman, or having sex with both if you're bisexual. That's all it is. It's none of this fucking, oh my god, I'm so gay. So basically, I was walking on the street and I got a dick pic. Like, nobody fucking talks like that but crazy people. I mean, there's just so many of these people that are just copy and paste twinks. They have no personality whatsoever. You go to their accounts and it's all just about them being, oh, I'm gay, like, oh my god. So basically, white people are like so cringy because they're just like, they're straight. They're like, oh, imagine being like straight. It's like, dude, what are you talking about? I'm sorry, it's like James Charles, for instance. I can't stand when that guy talks because he talks like a fucking freak. Like nobody. It's like, oh my god, so I was like nobody talks like that. You sound like an actual crackhead outside 7-Eleven. But yeah, they really think that like being queer is just being extremely flamboyant and like crazy and loud and obnoxious. The reality is, being queer is just your sexuality. That's it. You don't have to look like me. I don't have to look like anybody else. This is just me. I love makeup. I love wearing purses. I love generally feminine appearance, so it's like, that's just who I am. But these people are so unoriginal, they get the same copy-paste femboy twink outfit from Hot Topic, and they go home and open up a fucking OnlyFans and act like it's some crazy amazing thing, and it's like, you're a whore, first of all. And second of all, you have no actual self-realization. Like, your entire personality is the femboy on the internet, and I've had my thoughts about femboys, and frankly, I find the word faggot less offensive than femboy. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to throw my sense in there because I believe that this is such a strong thing. There's normal gay people like myself who walk around every day wondering if people think that I'm a fucking crazy person. So ultimately, I think the message is, if you're not lesbian, gay, or bisexual, you're not queer, so stop acting like it. But anyway, with all of that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something and were inspired. And if you have any thoughts, leave them down in the comments below. But I'll see you guys in the next video.